town. Love going to the fish market there. If you've never done the food tour in at the Pike Place Market, it is. I wasn't expecting much, but it was really cool. Warsaw, Portland. Okay, very nice.
All right, I think we are okay. I see us streaming in Facebook. Awesome.
Wait,
Let's just make sure that Jordan from our team is with us. Attendees. Let me just ping him in Slack to make sure we get this shared over. And how's everybody doing today? We ready to learn about the affiliate manager?
yeah, I'm excited. Let's see here if we can get a couple things lined up. He looks like Jordan is sharing streams, so we're good to go there. We'll
Awesome.
put this slideshow at the start and let's get it going.
All right, cool. Ryan, you ready to take it away?
I think so. Let me just confirm that I've got my full screen here, wherever that went. Um,
It's always fun managing windows here in
yeah,
Zoom.
we need assistance here. Um, all right. Can you see this screen? Let me know if you can see it. It says it's sharing.
We
Want to make sure.
see a workflow screen.
Oh, well, then in that case, we will readjust this. One moment. Thanks for bearing with us, folks. We
What's
are
happening, Ronald Doyle? Good to see you as well.
okay. What about now? Can we see the right screen now?
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Awesome,
Well,
Ryan. Take it away.
yeah, I think if we're ready to go, let's jump on in. This is admittedly an area that I don't spend a lot of time in, but I have worked with a lot of affiliate programs over the years. And one of the things that always continues to blow me away is how our product managers are able to integrate a lot of powerful features right into HighLevel. And part of the problem is, and one of the reasons we do these types of webinars, is that most people don't know that it even exists or how it works or the things you can do with it or how to think about it. So with that, I'm going to jump into our presentation. Uh, so the first thing is, what are affiliates anyway? Okay, I always like to start with like the basics here. Even if you've played football for a long time, the best coaches will start the season by saying, "Gentlemen, this is a football, right? So this is our football moment." Affiliates, in my mind, are customers or clients that have such a great experience, they want others to have the same. Okay. There's lots of companies that do this really well on many different levels. You can think of brands like Nike and Apple and Harley Davidson. I mean, people tattoo Harley Davidson logos on their body for free. In fact, they pay for it. Harley gets free advertising all the time from stuff like that. And that's kind of a form of an affiliate, except, they don't get paid for it. So let's get into how that concept can be applied in the online world and what we do. And this is one of the great memes and gifs that I always come back to. This is what you want your customers to experience all the time, right? Even if it's as something as maybe bland as carpet cleaning, you want them to walk into their home and have a great experience. So with that forecasting and foreshadowing, we'll jump into the next part of this, which is why do affiliates matter? Okay,
Hey,
because
Ryan,
they
one
expand
sec.
our bit. What's that?
Sorry to jump in, but I just want to make sure that everybody can see the screen share. I see two people saying they see a black screen. Can you throw a Y into the chat if you can see the presentation? All
Okay,
right,
we got
awesome.
some
If you
Ys.
can't see it, it must be some sort of setting on your end, because it looks like we're good. Awesome.
Okay, and there will be a recording too, so that you'll have that.
True.
Um, all right, so why do affiliates matter? Well, they expand businesses' reach by leveraging firsthand experience. Okay, so it's one thing for you to get on the podium and say my business is the greatest thing in the world, or maybe a business that I'm promoting is the best thing in the world. But it's another thing to have firsthand experience, that social proof saying, yeah, I'm a real person. I've used this business. They provided goods or services to me, and they're amazing. I love what they do. And that creates, obviously, a great amount of leverage in terms of convincing or persuading people to try that business or that, that service or that good. So this is my illustration of how this works, right? Do less for more. Okay. So do less work, you get more results. And what does that actually mean? Well, what do affiliates do? They kind of collect money. Um, but I like to think about it in a broader sense of the term. Money is great and everything. But what does this actually mean in the real world? Well, it means jobs. One of my favorites, Steve Jobs, right? It creates more jobs. The more business you can get for maybe somebody you're working with, if you're an agency, you're working with a local business, the more affiliate sales that come in, the more recommendations, or even if it's an online business, the more jobs that can get created, and it helps spur local economies, which is great news for everybody in that world. Okay, so let's jump into uh, kind of an outline of the playbook that I've got here. So we've got a basic kind of flow. This is how you can kind of think about it. You've got leads, they're going to come into a landing page, they're going to come into a form or a survey, or maybe they might book a calendar appointment. Then the customer is going to take action on that, and then everybody collects cash. Not only does the business collect cash because they're generating more sales, but the affiliates can generate cash for themselves for promoting the business. So you essentially get to employ a group of people for free, and you only pay them when a result is achieved. Okay, so things you need to do. You got to create. So you're thinking, okay, this is great, Ryan. We understand the why and what this is, and we understand that we can use this in a positive way to impact a business. What do we need to do, or what things that we need to have? We need to be able to create campaigns. We need to be able to set commissions. We need to be able to track performance and metrics and then optimize those things, right? And then we want to integrate it with marketing tools, right? Like it's one thing just to have all this stuff, but how do we connect it to things like websites and landing pages and maybe even a form or a calendar? What about managing or tracking legal and compliance documents? That is a huge pain. I hate that it's part of our life, but it is. So we need to do that. We also need to be able to provide creative assets, right? So it's one thing if you just say, hey, go promote the business. But then if they don't have anything to work with, they're going to come up with their own thing, and maybe it's not saying the right thing. So we want to be able to standardize how they're communicating and give them ideas for social media posts or ways that they can promote this business. And then we also want to be able to pay, right? So if we promise them we're going to pay, well, sometimes it's a huge headache when, okay, we have all this tracking, but now we got to figure out how to pay them and connect all these things together. So we're going to get into how we can accomplish all of these things right within HighLevel. Okay, so the first step is going to be jumping into the campaign manager. Now, if you've never used the campaign man, or I'm sorry, the affiliate manager, if you've never used the affiliate manager, it's under marketing on the top kind of tabs. It's toward the right. Okay, so that's where you're going to jump into it. If you don't have a HighLevel account, I recommend grabbing a free trial so that you can kind of check this out. So here I kind of have set up a few things. Haven't gone into, I don't want to go into a ton of detail about the setup because there's a lot of different things you can do here. But I want to give you an idea. This is a campaign that we're creating for a 2-for-1 rug cleaning promo. Okay, so you can implement this for a rug cleaning or a carpet cleaning service near you. And so what we're doing here is we're just saying, hey, we want the link to this specific funnel that we've set up within HighLevel. We want any affiliate links that go to this to be tracked. And so that's essentially what this first box is doing. And then we can also associate it with individual products too. So maybe it doesn't matter if they came in through a funnel or anything else. We just want them to track like the products that are purchased. And that's where this bottom products box comes into play, and you can set that up. Now, the next thing you'd want to do is like, well, I want to set a commission. Like, what am I going to pay these people? What seems reasonable? And of course, you'll need to do some front end work on this front as well. Understanding, okay, what are the economics of the business look like? Maybe we don't have 40% to give away, but what's a reasonable amount of money that we could pay that maybe we would have otherwise paid to advertising? We would have otherwise spent on Facebook ads or Google PPC or what have you. So we set the commission. Then the other cool thing is we can set up tiers. So I think we've got 7, maybe 9 tiers, probably too many. Some people need a lot more. But this is just showing how you can set up tiers. So like, let's say you have a friend, you refer them, and then they refer somebody else after that. that's how you can kind of visualize these tiers. They just kind of waterfall down. And of course, maybe the lower you go, the less percentage you're willing to give away because you don't want to give away, 100% of the business. And so this is where you can set those up for the folks that want to implement tiers. And this is an advanced setting, so you don't have to do it this way. Oh, look, maximum 6 or 7 tiers here. So that's our max on that. So that's how you set up tiers. Pretty straightforward, right in the setup process. The next thing you're going to do is once you create all these this campaign, you're going to have affiliates. So these affiliates can be imported from your contact list. You can upload them as a CSV file if you got a bunch of them, or you can add them one by one. And the cool thing is you can, as you're adding them, you can put in all their details. You can manage all this stuff. Plus, you can manage compliance forms like a W-8 and W-9 form that you're seeing here, as well as social links and other things like that. So you can really easily kind of keep track of the people that are promoting the business. Okay, so that's that. And that's Chewbacca doing work for us. The other cool thing is you can even customize coupon codes and referral links. So maybe Chewbacca wants to have Chewie the Great as his ref code, and he doesn't want some random referral ID. That can happen on the back end here, and as we'll show you in a moment, they can also do that within a portal that they log into as well. Okay, so that's kind of doing some customization. Then your next question is like, okay, cool. All this is kind of panning out. This is great. Like we're getting things. How do we pay these people out? Well, we recently launched a new feature within HighLevel where you can link PayPal accounts, and you can either do this on an automatic basis or you can go through and approve each payment so you make sure everything is correct before everything goes out. But all that could be managed through PayPal accounts, which of course is a very popular way to get people paid. And a lot of people have that stuff. So that's kind of the first step. There'll be other providers as well. I know some people have been asking that question, but that's a really cool thing. A lot of people don't know. We recently launched this and it's been great. People have really been enjoying it. And it's really made connecting the payout and the tracking all in one. So you see where all the sales come in, and then you can go ahead and pay them out as you see fit. Okay. So next, you're going to ask me like, okay, cool, this is great and everything, but what if I run, let's say, a coaching business, and what I'm really trying to do is get appointments set? And can we track that? Because that's valuable to me. Like a lot of coaches spend tons of money just to get appointments set, and they might hire a whole setting team. Well, we actually now have the ability, either through forms, surveys, and now calendars, we can set a specific calendar to say, well, if you booked an appointment through this calendar, that's actually really valuable to us, and we'll pay you out based on that. So it's another option you can kind of think about the affiliate manager not just being online sales, but other actions that are valuable to the business. The next thing that we're going to go through is the affiliate manager settings and customizations. So some people don't like calling it affiliate. They might like calling it a referral partner. They might like calling it an independent sales representative. So you can customize what it actually says, both on the portal and particularly for the affiliates. So like when they're interacting with it, they kind of see something a little bit different if you want to call it something different. So you've got those customizations there, as well as the default campaign settings, which are going to go through, kind of basic stuff here, like your payout terms, the cookie life, and things of that nature. So lots of customizations and things you can do if you're a little bit more advanced. There's ways to dig into that. You don't need to worry about it if you're kind of just getting started. The other really big component to this is, as we talked about, creative assets. So if I'm a company and I'm trying to promote this brand, and maybe a specific service, I'm going to have maybe some Canva design files or maybe some PDFs that they can print out. All of that can be housed here right within the affiliate manager under the media section. And that's all segregated from everything so that when the affiliate logs into their portal, they have assets that they can look at, they can download them, and they can use them as they see fit. So that helps to jumpstart them a lot, because most people have a hard time creating ads and that kind of a thing. So that's something you can provide for them, and they won't have to do it on their own, and there won't be any mistakes because you've done it. Okay, now that we've kind of gone pretty fast through this whole setup process, and I've skimmed over some details here, but you may be asking, okay, this is great and everything, but how do I make sure that people get onboarded the right way, in a way that I want them to be onboarded, and certain things happen when they become an affiliate. That's where our affiliate actions come into play with our workflow automations. So right here, this is just a quick video just showing that you can have, maybe you have a form on your website, hey, become an affiliate or become a referral partner, we'll pay you out this much. And when that form is submitted, it can trigger these actions to happen where you can automatically add them to the affiliate manager. You can add them to a specific campaign if you'd like. You can send them an email, a text, all kinds of things that you can do within workflows. You can also, kind of integrate when they become an affiliate. So just to kind of give you some creative ideas about how you can leverage all the tools that are available to you in HighLevel that, most people don't realize there's so many. This is a great way to do that. Okay. So now that we've kind of sped through that, I want to give you a quick little preview of what the affiliate dashboards look like. Of course, all of these currencies would be relative to the way the account was set up. This one was set up in India, so they're using a different currency. But you'll see the campaigns, or when the affiliate logs into their affiliate portal, they're going to see the campaigns that are currently active. You can run campaigns for a certain period of time and so forth, and it'll show them which ones are live, which ones are paused, and so forth, and then all of the customers and commissions and leads that they've generated off of that, as well as convenient things like the referral ID, which they can customize, and copying their unique affiliate link. Next, we've got payout methods. So this is another thing I showed you on the back end, how you can do it yourself within the affiliate manager, but the customers themselves, or I'm sorry, the affiliates themselves can also manage the payout method, which makes it very convenient because that way you don't have to communicate with them and get their personal details. They can just add it right there within the affiliate portal. And then, of course, it'll show them all the commissions that are pending and ones that have been paid out and so forth, and when all of that happened. So all this is happening for you on the back end. You don't have to put any of this together or add the commissions or anything. The system does everything for you. And this is kind of just showing the flow. They can go ahead and add their new PayPal account and link everything up that way. And then this is showing performance from the affiliate manager dashboard side. So this is a new dashboard that we recently launched. It's got all kinds of cool graphs and everything. There's a leaderboard to show your top affiliates, showing conversion rates and customers. So these are the top line things that, we went to the market and like, hey, the people that are running the best affiliate programs, what do you guys need? We're going to build it for you. And this is kind of the first iteration of that, and it will continue to improve as time goes on. As you can see at the bottom there, you can also do the payouts with the click of a button. Again, that's an optional thing. Some people want more control over that, but to make your life easier, it's all kind of right there in one place, which is great. Okay, so now that we've kind of done a pretty fast sprint through how the affiliate manager works, how it interacts with the affiliate portal, a website that they can log into and view all these stats an individual affiliate basis. I want to go over some best practices and things to think about if maybe you've never put an affiliate program together, or maybe you have one right now and it's not really performing well. These are the things that I think you should concentrate on the most. Okay, quantify reasonable discounts or offers. Sometimes we get a little overzealous and we're like, let's give them 40 or 50%, but we haven't actually done the math and looked at the economics of the business. That is maybe it's an obvious thing, but go back to the drawing board there and see what you can do. Maybe you can push that up a little bit. Maybe you can make it more interesting to affiliates. So look at that. And it's something that you can experiment with as well. Okay, it's not always set in stone. You can start a campaign and end it and do a new one with a different with a different type of offer involved. But make sure you're adding up whatever the discount or the offer is with the commission, right? The second thing is make it easy, okay? What we're trying to do with this is to make it easy for you to get everybody set up, but go through those workflows and think like, okay, if I'm adding an affiliate, what kinds of communication or things would I want to receive from this person that's running this program, and give that to them. Spoon feed everything. Just know that everybody's super busy, and the easier you can make it for them, the better results you're going to make, or the better results you'll get. And then monitoring performance over time. So this is a little bit of a nuanced one. I think a lot of people they might launch an ad campaign, or in this case, like an affiliate campaign, and they look at the initial results and they're like, oh my gosh, we're having problems. Okay, so the keyword is there over time. So set a reasonable amount of time that you're willing to let this experiment run, and then stick to that. Okay, don't be fretting over the numbers like every hour, every day. You need to set a period of time that you're going to be evaluating this over, and then make deliberate changes. And when I say deliberate, I mean to deliberate, like go slowly. Don't make a bunch of changes to a bunch of different variables all at once, because it's a complex system. And if you change a bunch of levers and you don't know which one actually did anything, you're going to have problems, because you're not going to know. Maybe you'll get a good result, but you won't know what the thing was that did it, so that you can repeat it in the future. So you always want to know the why of why did something work out really well? Why did it work out very poorly? And by making deliberate changes over time, and going slowly, kind of think about it as, you got a big cargo ship going across the ocean. They don't just like steer the rudder left and right all the time. They make small corrections, right? Because it's a big vessel and it doesn't turn on a dime. So they have to think into the future, plan, and make small adjustments over time to get the best results. And the last thing here is celebrate wins. Okay, the top affiliate leaderboard that we include in the dashboard is very, very important. Okay, it's maybe one of the most important tools that you have at your disposal, because people love hearing their name. They love being celebrated. We do it here at HighLevel for each other to try to boost each other up, because sometimes life's hard, and getting a nice shout out every once in a while for performing well really stokes that fire, and it makes people want to concentrate and get that result over and over and over again. So give them some oxytocin, some dopamine, give them a nice dopamine hit, and make them feel loved and celebrate them for the work that they're doing, because it can be hard. So always recognize that. Okay. Next thing, there's been a lot of questions. We always like to give a little sneak peeks in terms of like what's coming next. There's been a lot of questions like, okay, this is cool and everything, but I kind of want to run like a loyalty or like a rewards program, and I want this and I want that. Well, don't worry, it is on the way. This is going to be a next quarter kind of a thing. But this is a quick snapshot of one of the designs that we have going, which means it's kind of in development already. So it's well on its way. The team did a great job thinking this thing through. There's going to be all kinds of different cool things that you can incentivize. So if maybe you're an online business and you're trying to get more likes on Facebook, you can link points to likes on Facebook, shares, sharing things on X, Instagram follows, all the rest, celebrating birthdays, cool stuff there. So the rewards program and rewards and loyalty program is very comprehensive. This is just showing one of the screens. There's like a million of them. I just picked the easiest one to show you guys. And that is coming very soon. So I'm really stoked for that. I think we're going to have a lot of great results out of that, and really even leverage the program or the platform even more. So that's what's coming. I hope this was helpful for you in kind of trying to think about how an affiliate program works, why it's important, and then how you can leverage the affiliate manager that's built in. You're already paying for if you're a member of HighLevel, that you can leverage for businesses you're working with or your own. So with that, I'm sure we've got some questions here. I haven't quite looked at the chat recently, so you can see what's going on here. How can I make an affiliate program for my community if a member wants to sell the membership? Okay, so that's something that you could link to a specific product. So maybe instead of doing I mean, you could do it with a landing page, because they could pay for it that way. But if you link it to a product, that's how you could do that. So the product could be the membership into a HighLevel community, or maybe another community. But the transaction, as long as it happens on HighLevel through that linked payment account, then you could track it that way, and that's how it would work. Cool. Looks like people are just checking out the recording. See if there's any
Mike had a
other.
question in the Q&A that said, in memberships, is that where we would create a subscription plan type service, or in products and different pricing options? So this is kind of the same question, right? I think you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
nailed
because
it
the
in that.
membership is going to be linked to a product. So I think that's, Yeah, same idea. Yeah.
But
There you
this
go.
is confusing, right? Or so memberships are linked to offers, but we can create products and then create a workflow that triggers off the product and grants the offer,
Right.
right?
Yeah, so that would technically like that would happen already. I think that you should just be able to link it to the product that's associated with it, regardless of what's happening on the membership access and all that. It could just be a product sale linked to a specific page. So
Does that make sense, Mike? Okay, cool.
yeah, cool. And
Uh,
test it out too. I mean, like, sometimes it may seem a little bit wonky. Set it up, put yourself through it, with your personal email and see if it's tracking, because you don't have to buy it. You'll see the leads come in. It's not just people that purchase things. You'll see folks that are clicking on it, and then that's a lead. And then once they purchase something, that's a converted um, customer.
awesome.
Cool.
Cool. Well, Ryan, thank you so much. I think this is such an important piece of, we talk a lot about capture, nurture, close, evangelize, reactivate. The evangelize step is so important because it creates that flywheel that Ryan's been talking about, right? One sale becomes many sales. And the fact that we can now create these recommendation programs, affiliate programs in HighLevel without having to get a third-party software is really amazing.
Yeah.
Can the offer be a QR code which affiliates can share?
Yeah. Totally. I mean, you think about a QR code as it's a code that a camera can read that's just a URL. So you would just do the affiliate URL or campaign URL that will be specific to the affiliate, create a QR code around that. Just you can literally just Google free QR code generator and create one that way. Put it on a t-shirt, mugs, whatever you want.
Oh, looks like some more came in the Q&A section. I have an affiliate who may not use the affiliate link, but bring clients. Is there a way to manually add an affiliate?
Yes, there is. That was a slight nuance I didn't really want to get into because I wanted to focus on the kind of the main flow. But yes, there is the ability you can manually add affiliates that way as well. So you can do
And
the offline stuff.
you can also give them like a coupon code, right? So you could
Hmm.
say, just tell everybody that you're sending to use, their name or whatever in the coupon code box and try to make it a little less manual as well.
Yeah, that's really good.
Zach also asked, do you guys have a W9 built into the document section that is ready to go, or will this be in a new release? I don't think.
We don't have a W9 built in. I mean, my recommendation there is download it from the IRS. They have a fillable PDF, super easy. So I always recommend go to the source if the IRS is going to receive it, provide it from the IRS. So don't get too far in the middle of those documents lest you be accused of something. So
Next question comes from Tyler. Does this work for reselling Go High Level SaaS? Can we make an affiliate program for that under our own brand? 100%, right? So you're
yeah,
going to have a sub account that you're managing your SaaS under, and you can just go in there and create an affiliate program and just have your SaaS customers recommend other SaaS customers. Absolutely.
yep, people do it all day
Um,
long.
Digital Dynamo, shall I get this webinar recording? Absolutely. As soon as we finish, it'll be live in our YouTube channel. And then I'm assuming we'll send it out in a replay email as well. But you could just go to HighLevel on YouTube and you could watch it in the live tab as soon as we're done.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Zach, is there a Stripe payout integration or only PayPal?
Only PayPal right now. That more is coming. Our general direction and payments, just as like a framework, is like we want it to be as open as possible. So PayPal is like an easy kind of like let's get V1 out there, but there's going to be more and more, and especially on the white label side as well. We want as many options as possible for payments. We're pretty agnostic.
All right. Well, that was our last question.
Cool.
So we should be good to wrap it up. Thanks, Ryan, for the awesome
Thank you.
presentation.
It was
Thanks,
fun,
everybody, for
guys.
hanging out.
All right.
See you in the next one.
See ya. Bye.